Hey coin collectors, welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today is a 2001 Lincoln penny from the United States of America, and this is the Denver one here. And there's a really special Denver one that has sold for over $110,000. We might be able to find some other ones that do have some good value. We have the Philadelphia one here with no mint mark, and then this shiny one here, of course, is the San Francisco Mint coin, the proof coin, with the S on it. We're going to talk about the Mule version, as they call it, of the 2001D with the dime on the back. We're going to talk about the Great Texas penny spill of 2001, when 7.6 million pennies were spilled by a semi-truck transporting the pennies from the Denver Mint. And then we're going to talk about the specific values of each of these coins. Let's start with that. Let's talk about the specific value of these coins and the different quality levels of them. So this is the 2001 Philadelphia penny. You see it says, "In God We Trust" at the top, "Liberty Here, 2001. We flip it up on its side and we see it has a smooth edge. This is a copper-plated zinc. So when you really magnify these, sometimes you can actually see the copper kind of dripping on the zinc. On the back, United States of America, E Pluribus Unum, 1 cent. Lincoln sitting on a chair of Georgia marble down in the center of the Lincoln Monument. And FG over here for Frank Gasparo, who engraved the back of this coin. On the front of the coin, we also have the engraver's initials, and that's right down here. There's a V, a D, and a B, and that's for Victor David Brenner, who was the engraver of this coin in 1909. So this coin's been around for a while, and as you know, its circulating versions are going to end this year, and you'll only be able to get it in mint sets from 2026 on. So from the Philadelphia Mint, this 2.5 gram coin, they made 5 billion of them. Mint State 65 version of this goes for $11, and the highest they've ever found is a Mint State 67, and that goes for $265. At the Denver Mint, and those ones will all have this D on them. At the Denver Mint, they made 5.4 billion of these coins, and the best ones that they've found are worth about $385. They have found a Mint State 69, and a Mint State 65 goes for about $10. So not hugely expensive, but pretty good coins. At the San Francisco Mint, instead of billions, they only made millions, because these all went into the proof sets. They made 2.3 million proof sets. The auction record is $863. Right now, you can get the proof 70 of these deep cameo, like the best you could possibly get, for about $42. They found 951 proof 70 deep cameos. So what about this Mule coin? Well, let's take a look at it. And here's a really special coin, and this is the 2001 Denver Mint. You can see the D there over under the date. Lincoln Cent Mule with a Roosevelt dime reverse. A mule is when they mix two coins together by mistake. And you can see, so the front of this coin, Lincoln penny. All the stuff on there, God We Trust, the Denver Mint and everything. The back of this coin, a dime, United States dime, 10-cent coin. You can see that when it was pressed, it doesn't even take up all the space of the coin, so you have this rim around the edge. Now, how they got a dime planchet stamped on a penny planchet, we'll never know, but PCGS gives us a certificate number, 41520315, and this is a certified PCGS image. And then if you look down here at the bottom, you'll see that it says this coin hammered for $114,000 at a Heritage Auctions event in June 2021. So this coin sold at auction for $114,000. Now these days, it wouldn't be legal to take one of these out of the mint. And at the time, it probably wasn't really legal either. Okay, we're back. And there's one other thing that we want to talk about, and that is at the Denver Mint in 2024, they had a shipment of pennies going to, I believe it was the Austin Distribution Center, and somehow the semi went off the road, the trailer broke open and flipped, the driver died, and 7.6 million pennies spilled into this muddy ditch. and it took weeks and weeks and weeks to clean them up. We have a video on that, the Great Texas Penny Spill. So feel free to take a look at that video, and I'll put a link to that in this video. All right, so we got the 2001 Philly, the 2001 Denver, and the 2001 San Francisco. But the most expensive one is that Mule coin, where they got the wrong coin back on a 2001 Denver penny. Look for these coins out there. We're stopping making pennies, and maybe people will start collecting them a little bit more. Thanks for watching DC Coin World International Coin Channel. I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you have in the comment section.